Dear students, in the earlier class, as a part of our practicals, we have conducted an experiment to determine the dispersive power of the prism, as well as we have determined the wavelengths of different spectral lines using diffraction grating and spectrometer. Today, we shall find the refractive index of liquid using hollow prism. So, in order to do the experiment, we require some of the apparatus, that is spectrometer. This is the spectrometer. Hollow prism. This is the hollow prism in which water can be filled inside it. And spirit level, which is used for leveling this spectrometer. And of course, we need a reading lens for take readings on both sides of the circular scale, and a lamp for taking readings. This is the lamp. You can switch it on and off. So these are the apparatus which we use. Once again I repeat, a sodium vapor lamp which acts as a source, spectrometer, hollow prism, reading lens, spirit level, and reading lamp. So these are the apparatus required for conducting this experiment. Now, in the spectrometer, this is the collimator which receives the light from the source and make the beam into parallel beam. This is the telescope through which we can see the different spectral lines, and it will receive the emergent beam of light. This is the prism table over which the prism can be placed. In order to note the position of the telescope, there is a circular scale fixed to the base of the spectrometer. This circular scale consists of two vernier scales on either sides of the spectrometer. The telescope, the collimator is fixed to the spectrometer, whereas telescope can be rotated about vertical axis, or it can be fixed at any position. Suppose I want to keep this in this position, you keep it here and you tight the board, screw, then it won't rotate. So in this manner, the telescope can be rotated about a vertical axis, or it can be fixed at any position. There are two leveling screws to level the spectrometer. Here one screw, another screw. By using this screw, you can level the spectrometer horizontally by using the spirit level. So, first you keep the spirit level along this direction and you adjust the leveling the screws. Yes, sir. Then you keep it perpendicular direction. Again, you rotate the screws. So that is the leveling. Then the prism table has to be leveled horizontally by adjusting the screws at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. First, you keep the spirit level along horizontal direction and rotate either of these two screws. You can adjust until the bubble will come to the middle position. Then you keep it perpendicular direction. Again, you adjust only third screw. You should not disturb these two. So that is the leveling of the prism table. Now, the proper adjustment has to be done for the spectrometer. Initially, the telescope has to be directed towards the white wall and eyepiece is adjusted till the crosswires were seen clearly. So this is the eyepiece adjustment. So I am doing this. So that is the eyepiece adjustment. Next one, the telescope has to be directed towards distant object, and then by adjusting the screw, track and pinion screw, the telescope is adjusted till the clear image of the object is seen. Till the clear image of the object is seen. That is the telescope adjustment. Next one is the spectrometer has to be brought near to the source, and the collimator is illuminated with the monochromatic source of light, and you observe the slit. So first initially you vary the distance of the collimator, rack and pinion arrangement, by using rack and pinion arrangement, and then you adjust the width of the slit such that you should get a fine, narrow and vertical slit. The slit must be, image of the slit must be fine, narrow and vertical. So these are the adjustments that are to be done for the spectrometer. Now, after making adjustments, proper adjustments for the spectrometer, the hollow prism is placed. The hollow prism has to be placed over the prism table such that the light coming from the collimator should fall on two refracting surfaces of the prism. So, two surfaces has to be pointing towards the collimator. So, this is one surface, another surface. The light ray that incident over this surface will travel along this direction, reflected along this direction. Whereas another light ray that incident over this surface is again reflected along this direction. So when the telescope is rotated along a particular direction and on looking slow and on moving slowly towards the other direction, you can observe the image of this slit. So here you can observe the image of this slit. So the intersecting point of crosswise made coincide with the image of the slit, and the readings were on either sides of the circular scale were noted. So this is the part I can visualize. You can see the spectrometer. 0. Coincidence is 2. Main scale reading is 0. Sorry, 1 degree. Coincidence is 2. Angle of the prism V1 1 degree 5 minutes. Other side for convenience one 181 degree V2 and the coincidence is 5 minutes. Again you move the telescope onto the other surface and on looking slowly, again you will observe the image of the slit, and again intersecting point of the slit made coincide with the image of the slit. Again readings are noted. Vernier 1 and Vernier 2. Wait. Unila sir, unila. So this is the other side. So 40 241 degree. It is 241 degree. Five minutes. Whereas at this end, one degree. Five minutes. Now, after taking readings for angle of the prism, then the prism has to be filled with pure water. Now, the triangular prism filled with clean water without air bubbles Okay, the hollow prism has to be completely filled with pure water without any air bubbles and keep it over the prism table such that one of the refracting surfaces facing towards the collimator. Now, so this is the way how to keep the prism. So this surface should be facing towards the collimator. So looking through the telescope onto the other surface, you get the image of this slit. So here we are getting image of this one. When you observe the image of this slit, we should keep it in minimum deviation position. So how to keep minimum deviation? By looking through the telescope onto the image, the prism is slowly rotated. Prism table is slowly rotated until the spectrum move towards the direct reading position. Direct reading position means the straight position along which the light ray passes in the absence of the prism. So this is my direct reading position, right side. This is the direct reading position. So looking through the telescope onto the spectrum, the prism table is slowly rotated until the spectrum moves towards direct reading position. If the rotation of the prism is continued at a particular position, the spectrum retraces back. Here it is coming back. There the prism table has to be fixed. That is called as minimum deviation position. So how to keep in minimum deviation position? Looking through the telescope onto the spectral line, the prism is slowly rotated, prism table slowly rotated such that the spectrum move towards direct reading position. If the rotation of the prism is continued at a particular position, the spectrum retraces back. In that position, the prism has to be fixed. It is called as minimum deviation position. Minimum deviation position. So I kept in minimum deviation position. Now the intersecting point of the crosswire should made coincide with the image of the slit and reading is noted. So the intersecting point is coincide with the slit and we have to take readings on either side of the spectrometer. Uh, 275 8 minutes. 275 wait, this is 9 minutes. 275 9 minutes. 275 degree 9 minutes. On the other side, ninety 95 95 degree 4 minutes. Now the prism should be removed from the prism table, and the telescope should be rotated opposite to the collimator, and the intersecting point of crosswise should coincide with the image of the slit. Again, it should take readings for direct reading. So I have coincided the image of the slit, intersecting points with the image of the slit, and I am taking direct reading. So this is 288 30 minutes, 288 30 minutes. Coincidence is 10, not 10, 12. Coincidence is 12 to 98.5 to 98.5 to 98.5 and 12 to 98 degree 42 minutes. Other side. One 20 1.5 121.5 121 degree 42 minutes. So this is the way of taking direct reading. After taking direct reading, you have to do calculation, and that calculations I will send it to you. Okay. So this is the experiment, and what are the precautions that should be taken? Proper adjustments has to be done for the spectrometer. The slit should be bright, narrow and vertical, and this hollow prism should be filled with clean water, and it should be completely filled without any air bubbles. So this is the experiment now. Okay. Thank you.